This is the first video of my channel. Just a little test to see how the lighting is, how the sound is. One second, I actually have a microphone that might be better. Okay. Mic looks a little, I wish it was kind of here. I guess that was a good test to see how the first couple seconds of video with the microphone from my iPhone, and now this little remote microphone sounds. Not good. Just doing a short video to talk about what I like this channel to be. Mostly, I'm a cyclist. I'm a heavier set cyclist, about 250 pounds. And I just feel like for the larger person, cycling is not exactly an area that clothing and apparel even pay attention to. I have a jersey for my club group that's a 3X. I have a jersey that's a 2X, and they're almost identical. I mean, there's no length difference, sleeve differences. Just like, yeah, you want a bigger one, here's the 3X. We're not making it bigger. We're just going to tell you it's 3X. But being a larger rider, clothes definitely are harder to find. I squeeze into a 2X. I guess you could call me Aero. I'm not sure if it was meant to be Aero, but it's on me like it's Aero. But if you are bigger than me, say, I mean, you really have to go to these 5X and 6X Amazon brands that just look ridiculous. I was heavier when I started 2 years ago, and I had some sort of Bigfoot one from Amazon that just looked ridiculous. It was all I really could find. I'm lost weight riding, and I'm down to, say, a 2X tight, but I'm comfortable now wearing it. I feel that it doesn't make me look like a kabasi. So I've been wearing my 2X jerseys with my club I ride with. But this channel is going to be about me getting in better shape, losing weight. I'm 250, 245, 250 right now. The goal in 6 months, by end of summer, I'd like to get down to like 210. I'm going to discuss things I'm doing to help me with that, discuss my training, discuss things I'm working towards. One thing I'm currently working towards, which is sooner than later, is in about 90 days, I'm going to be doing the Assault on Mount Mitchell, which is a ride in South Carolina. It's 102 miles, about 10,000 or 10.5, 10,500 miles. It's a heck of a ride. I'm not an inexperienced rider. I've ridden off and on my whole life, but the past 3 years, I've really started to give it much more attention and work toward becoming a better cyclist. Getting stronger, getting lighter for hill work. I told people about, I do have I bought a bike recently that's lighter, carbon frame, Canyon, one of the air roads. But honestly, when people talk about grams and stuff for saddles and pedals and wheels, I'm talking pounds, baby. I'm much heavier than the average cyclist, and I need to drop major poundage to make a difference. So don't tell me you have your tires or your, what, I forget the name of the tubes, the Tubalitos or the Pirelli P0 Smart tubes are lighter, and each one say 150 grams lighter. It might feel a little different, but honestly, with a 245 to 50 pound frame, it ain't making that much of a difference. So I'm really looking to become more of a cyclist build, strong legs, light upper body. And that's what this channel is going to be about, me talking about what I'm doing, equipment I'm using. I'm a father of 3 little ones. I'm not a young father. I'm 49 years old. As you can tell, some of the gray hair's coming through. I have an older daughter that's 24, and I start over again. So part of this is becoming in better shape to help raise those kids and act like I still have energy left. I say act because sometimes it's very hard to roll around with them just because I am older, and to show enthusiasm when I'm just tired. But cycling has helped a lot. Losing weight will help even more. And I'm going to be discussing, so back to having 3 kids, a lot of my money goes towards the family. I don't have a lot of money towards buying new wheels every week and testing. We're showing them how these wheels go up hills faster, or this cycling computer is better than the other. I don't have that kind of dough. I use a Garmin 530. I'd like a nicer one, but that's what I have. I do have a nicer bike now. I run, like I said, a Canyon Air Road. I was riding a Le Mans Chambéry for roughly 12 years, a fine bike. And honestly, I would have stuck with Le Mans, but their new bike's 11,000 or the frame's 9,000. So it's completely what went from a bike for the people is now a strictly high-end racing bike. So I don't mind riding Shimano 105 on my Canyon Air Road, group 7 people. It's what I rode on my Le Mans after I upgraded from camping. It's been great. I don't need Di2 right now. It's really no benefit to me. I have to do a lot of work on the body before I start discussing parts to the bike making any difference. I'll talk about supplements I take. I'll talk about diets I'm on, talk about how I eat, how I don't eat, and hopefully it's of interest to someone. I don't think you're going to come to my channel necessarily to learn anything because I don't have lots of channels like Chris Miller's and Dylan Johnson's and Dustin Klein. They seem to have a lot more knowledge about stuff, reviewing stuff and talking about, as for like Dylan Johnson, discussing numbers and scientific papers. I'm not that guy. I will give you my honest opinion about how I feel, how rides went, and how I, as a older, heavier rider, is going to get into the best shape of my life. I listen to Cam Nichols, or I watch Cam Nichols' channel, which is a very good channel, and he's roughly doing the same thing, but he's closer to 40 years old and getting in the best riding shape of his life. The only difference is he's maybe put 10 pounds on, and I'm probably 70 pounds overweight, really. I'm 6', 250, so it gives you an idea. I'm not a slender build. I'm a pretty big guy, but I think I can get much better on the bike, and I'm going to use this channel to hold me accountable and possibly get some followers that are in the same situation. I appreciate you subscribing and liking the video, and I'll try to, as I go forward and train for this big event and lose weight, I will keep you updated as regularly as possible, and see if we can mold this pasty body, this jello mold of a man, into something of a cyclist that can get some respect from his fellow cyclists and prove something.